What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Omniheroes video. Okay guys, we got to talk about this one because I find that a lot of people are making this big mistake, and I want to make sure that we correct it before you guys do any more damage to your accounts. Now, this is going to apply to free-to-play as well as any pay-to-win accounts, and that is how to properly dupe your account and characters and how you're doing it wrong and what you want to avoid doing. Okay, so real quick here, while I have a second here, let me just quickly get some of these things out of the way because I need some of these for Ascension, and I figured before the reset, I may as well get a few of these. So bear with me, give me a sec, and then we're going to actually go in and do this because I want to summon a couple times just to get a few more fragments so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so you guys can see here I've got 150, not going to touch that anymore. So, duping. Very important. What is considered food and what you should not consider food, and why it's important to know the difference between the two. Okay, so first off, I want to make sure that you guys understand the archives here, or the quote unquote the codex, whatever you want to call it. These legendary units are going to be your end game units. These are the guys you're going to build to what is it, 15 stars, 14 stars, 15 stars, 15 stars, and these are the ones that are going to essentially take you to end game. That's easy to understand, right? Everything gets fed into these guys eventually. But where a lot of people are making their mistake, and a lot of free-to-play are going to question this, and I'm telling you, you shouldn't, and I'll explain to you why, is when you guys are looking at your epics. Okay, so understand the difference between an epic and a rare. The rare maximum, the maximum rare can go up to is 5 stars. So here is the pecking order of things, okay, just so you guys are understanding this. Uncommons, right, feed into your rares. Your rares become 5 stars. Okay, so these are all of your rares here. They cannot exceed the 5-star limit. As long as we're on the same page there, okay? Everybody understand that. They max at 5 stars. They are going to be fed into your epics, which can go up to 9 stars. Okay, now what a lot of people are doing, unfortunately, is they're eating up their epics way too early. Don't do that. You're going to cripple your account drastically. And let me explain to you for the multiple reasons why, okay? So let's go to my account for a second in Heroes. You guys can see I have a couple 10 stars, right? Let's say I want to get Themis to 9 star. Here, let me just quick advance this. Quick advance, by the way, works fine. You don't have to worry about that part. There's no stupidity here. It actually does work how it's supposed to work. It does it really well. Never be afraid of doing quick advance. I've never had a problem with it. So all of these 9 stars here, right? This, by the way, is not Illular. This is Athena. Just know the difference between the two of them. All of these 9 stars here, right, are kicking around, are going to require something. When you click on them to advance, they're going to require a dupe of themselves 2 times. But more importantly, they're going to require a 4-star. Now, the last thing you want to do, guys, is eat a 4-star legendary, right? Because if I click this, all these legendaries here, they're not being touched. You do never want to eat a legendary 4-star unless you're forced to because you messed up talents. You know who I'm talking about, Flake. Inside joke. He knows what's going on. Never eat a 4-star legendary. What you want to do, guys, is you want to actually go into your hero tree, okay? Find your epics, for example, all of these here. And what you want to do is you want to actually go in here, advance these epics by eating up your 5-star rares. So for example, I'm going to show you this real quick, okay? So let's just say right here, I got him to 6 stars, okay? Now I know I've got multiple copies of him, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 again, okay? Eat that up. Now I've got 2 stars, right? Now watch this. Now what you're going to do is it's going to require you now to eat up a 6-star. Now this is where you don't have a choice, right? If you quick advance here, you can quick advance any of these guys. So do this right now, for example. So actually, you know what? I don't want to eat up Diana. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to eat up Bjorn. Not Bjorn, sorry. Boji. Boji here, okay? We're going to go advance. We're going to go into 2 of these. We're going to go 1, 2, and eat that up. So there, now he's a 6-star. The reason I want to eat him up is because I have many copies of him, okay? So there's that. Now go back to your 3-star right here, or your 2-star, sorry, and then you're going to advance him here. You're going to go 1 right there, and then you're going to eat 2 of these, okay? And now that's going to advance it to a 3-star. Now you do the same thing one more time, right? One more time. Same thing applies. It's going to want you to do Diane. Unfortunately, that's just the default, so that's where it gets a little bit dumb. So you're going to have to rely on your own wits on this one. and just look at what you have most of. You can see here I've got most of him. So this part is a little bit trickier though, because you go here, if you click there, it's going to only be one and one of him. Honestly, it's fine for me personally, but you should wait. You should not eat him up. You should wait till you get one more of those. Now, what happens when you hit the 4-star mark? This is what happens. When you go to your synergies, guys, right? Your synergies will also increase, and that's super, super important to note, because when you get your synergies up to 4 stars, the difference in power is substantial. Okay, so for example, let's just go to, what was he? Sylvan was a, sorry, I'm trying to remember what Sylvan was. Is he here? No, I think, is he here? No, that's Diane, I know that. Mystifier? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find my Sylvan here. What the hell was it? What class was he? It was an Ethereal, that's for sure. Was he Glorian? No, it wasn't a Glorian. He's not an Avenger. I swear he's Woodlands. Oh, there he is. I'm like, Standard. I'm looking for Standard, not Sylvan. What am I saying? Standard. So you can see here, look at the difference. When I collected that power, look at the collection power, 13610. Normally you would have, like, let's see a 3-star, right? 13610. Let's just compare a 3-star to that. Let's see if I have a 3-star kicking around here. Here, let's even compare a 2-star. Look at that, 7,360. Look at the difference in power jump. When you go, it goes double. It goes more than double. So it's super important, guys, to note this. When you're duping food, understand the hierarchy that you're duping it under, okay? If you're eating your epics early at 1-star, you're doing it wrong. Now, how do you get fragments, right? That's a very good question. A lot of you guys are going to ask this. Many of you guys are going to get it through the mission bounties here. When you get yourself all of these right here, you definitely want to go for them. Anytime you see these rares, eat them up. Anytime you see these scrolls, eat them up. I promise you guys, you will be using them so often. Anytime you get them from your summons, right? Let's just go to Hall of Heroes, for example. Let's see here. I've only got 2 left, so I don't have enough summons anyways, but I may have some common summons. Perfect. These common summons are going to give you a lot of 3-stars, which you want to eat, and a lot of 4-stars as well, too. Okay, so eat those up. There you go. And go back to your hero section, quick advance when you get a chance to, and bam, you'll get that going. So again, just so everyone is aware, your legendaries are your priorities, but your epics also need to at least hit the 9-star mark to get the full advantage of synergy. Once they hit that 9 stars, guys, you can eat them up, and the 9-star synergy will remain. You don't have to worry about it anymore, okay? Yes, you lose them from your box, but your bonuses will always stay there no matter if they're in your box or not, or if you've eaten them. So please don't make that mistake. A lot of people are doing that. So again, just to clarify one last time, you're going to want to keep your legendaries. Obviously, don't ever eat a legendary unless you're forced to. Again, one bad scenario. Epics always get to 9-star. They will be your food for your energy or for your legendary when your legendaries hit 9 stars as well, okay? They're going to be pushing you to the 10-star mark. Your rares are going to push your epics to 9 stars, and then your uncommon will push your rares to 5 stars. Okay, so the pecking order is 4-star, 5-star, 9-star, and 6 at one point because you have no choice. And then legendaries will be the 15 stars. Okay, guys, I hope this actually helped explain, understand how this works. Don't mess up because again, you'll honestly have consequences you don't want to deal with later on in the game. All right, guys, this is Payne. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.